Alright everyone, welcome back to the channel. Taco Stacks here, hopefully getting kind of back to our normal schedule. Not saying I'm getting tired of improvising, but the man can only do so much. Anyway, looks like we have some scrap out here. Guys, put you down here so I can grab this other box. Wow, good thing I didn't drop that. Something stabbing me through there. Almost dropped out. Yeah, something stabbed me through that. Something stinks. Hopefully it's not me. It was on my jacket. No, doesn't smell like that. I don't know what smelled. It smelled bad there for a second. Hopefully it's not me. I consider myself a pretty cleanly person. Don't smell funky or anything like that. Bathe often. Once a month. No, just kidding. Anyway, welcome back. It is trash day. Well, kind of trash day. Today is the first day of, like, I guess today and tomorrow morning. We'll combine and make it into one video as always. But it's not supposed to snow. So I'm really hoping that's gonna kind of change our look, as we've been kind of improvising a lot of these trash picking days because, well, everyone kind of stays inside, and understandably so, doesn't want to put out anything too crazy. But hopefully that will change. Let's do some trash picking with Taco Stacks. Then we go ahead and get the van washed. Let's make it a good episode. Let's do it. Well, it's a little frozen over here, but we'll knock it out, get some of the salt off. Not too bad on the van. The Jeep really needs it, but better to get it off than keep this stuff on here. Alright everyone, we're going to do this little spin around kind of thing that we do here. I feel like everyone has the proper amount of garbage cans out for the morning shift, but welcome back. We're now in the morning, next day. I guess that was the only stop we really had. I did wash the van, and as expected, there was like 1,000 icicles off the entire van. I should have taken a photo of it. That's just because everything kind of froze. Well, yep, we're back for the morning. We're here. This is either great stuff or junk. Oh, they're paintings. Oh, wow. Oh, some are paintings, some are prints. I guess I'll show these kind of at the end of the video. Whole collection. Talk about wanting to be really heavy. That's really heavy. Oh, that relates to much. I peeked in the one bag. There's all paperwork. They always throw away, like, they used to throw away a lot of random electronics. I think we gave them the electronics house nickname. Speaking about nice houses and stuff, this house I kind of like. It's like a rancher style, but it's kind of made more into like a modern look. I might get out and grab this guy. Could be stainless, could be unprepped stainless. Kind of looks like it is stainless, not the plated stuff, not the low grade stuff. Put this guy in here. Hit it with a magnet quickly so I know. No sticko. It sticks to the bottom. Probably. I assume it'll probably go as unprepared stainless. They don't weigh a lot. It kind of feels weird. See, look how nice my van looks. See, look at that. It looks sharp. Now that it's clean. Inside needs work. I think the scrapyard now does unprepared stainless. They did, for a while, they weren't taking it. And for a while, I mean, like, probably 5 years. 5 or 6 years. I know it's a lot of things, always 5 years. But yeah, no, they always told me it wasn't worth saving it for the price. So they just would not pay you. Which is interesting, but it's the way some scrapyards are. It's like they don't have contracts, or they don't have a way to outsource things, or transportation isn't worth saving it for the amount of space they have it in their yard. A lot goes into it. It's a long line for something. Not a clue what it is. Oh, there's a long line behind me also. Completely forgot. Again, about 5 years ago. This might even be older than 5 years ago. This might be about 7 years ago. Is this metal? It's not even metal. Not metal. It's a shelf. Completely forgot. When I was coming back after a flea market one week, I found a box of wires. And I guess somebody on this road had identity theft. 2 people, neighbors did. And so I was picking up the box of wires, and some guy came yelling at me, thinking that, you know, I'm stealing boxes of paperwork or something weird. And I was like, no, do you need any wires? It's all like computer wires and extension cords. You need any? And he's like, no. He's like, yeah, this is not paperwork. And he went on this whole story about feeling sorry, but that somebody's been stealing stuff, and a bunch of people had their identity stolen. So sometimes if you take bags or stuff, some people might be upset. Might give you a funny look. I don't think school got delayed. See the school bus. I think maybe that line of cars was because somebody was behind a school bus, which would mean that school's on time. All right. Speaking of identity theft and all that, I need a box. Need that. This way. Need one box. That's fine. I don't want to run across the road if I walk this way. Yep. I'm super excited to see what's in this artwork. They had a dog barking. Oof. Now you know now I gotta move this artwork. I gotta really actually. Oh Jesus. Some of the stuff is probably junk. Some of the stuff's probably decent stuff. Hey. Top of my head what I found here, and again a while back, I think they're a bunch of Indian sculptures or African art sculptures. I don't think they're real. They're like the ones you get at TJ Maxx, but don't need a toilet. That's what I got here. And then I got like some joystick for some flight simulator game. It's amazing. You kind of remember what houses throw away stuff. Also, gotta pride myself there on the situational awareness with that guy. They had a dog that must have got out of the house or something, or maybe it was just going to the bathroom in the front yard, but it started like running across the yard. And I was like, if I keep walking to the back of the van, that dog is probably going to follow me to the back of the van, which is then going to cross over to the road, which the dog might get hit by a car because it crossed the road. So I stopped and I waited until they got their dog back rather than continue walking. I didn't have to do that, but that's just situational awareness, and gotta say, it makes you feel kind of smart when you're kind of thinking ahead of things. You know, like when you're prepared for something to happen and then it happens, it's like reassuring that you're kind of not the dumbest person in the world. Let me grab this quickly. Why not? Actually, just seen the garbage men down the road, so I'll grab this. Get this on the way. I was not actually going to go to the landfill or the scrapyard because I didn't think I'd have enough metal, but now that we have this guy, things are a lot different. I heard something about today is supposed to be a high of 30 degrees. That's impressive. I like to hear that. All right, so now is the fun time where I can start looking at some of this art. See what we even got in here. That's nothing spectacular. Anyway, I have some pieces in here. That's nothing great. Do have we got art piece. It's a painting of some sort. A barn. All right. This looks cool. What is this? American farm scenes, entered according to Act of Congress in the year 1853, reprinted from a lithograph. So it's a reprint. Maybe these aren't that great. Maybe they are. I'll find one gem. Psh, checkers. That's the family. That's nothing. This box kind of sucked. That might sell. That's just a picture. Always make sure nothing's hiding in here, you know. No one's hiding money. No money's being hidden. This one was kind of disappointing. What is this thing? It's actually some sort of metal. I got down here. Is this something? It's a lid. Alright, that box sucked. This one I thought was cool. Isn't that cool? It's on your velvet. So that's another painting also. Some Norman Rockwells. It's The Last Supper. What is this? Photo of a person. These are cool. What is this? There you go. Some Asian art. So there's a couple good ones in here, and good ones, I mean, that will sell. I don't see anything spectacular. All right, so we got a couple paintings. Painting of a cow horse. Well, horse kind of in cow colors. And a couple other oddball ones. I had thought they were all paintings, and maybe the guy was an artist. It's more like just somebody had all these probably in their attic and was like, yeah, let's just throw these all out. Grabbed the box because I had to ship something, and when I checked the shipping yesterday, I had a priority mailbox available, but to ship it first class, ground advantage I should say, it was $6 cheaper. So I found a box that's not a priority mailbox. I'm going to save myself $6. Sign out front says closed due to weather, but that was from a couple days ago. So I have to tell the guys, probably got to update a sign. I almost turned right about back around. This is probably the last piece of scrap out of that garage. I don't even know if you consider this an electric motor or is he going to give me a power tool price. Got all this wire here, which also I don't know if it's considered computer wire or is it going to be insulated wire, so I decided I'll bring this over also. Then we're going to try to see what we can get for this guy. I mean, I don't have much today, just winter's slow. Alrighty, so a whopping 14 bucks. I had a little electric motor that actually went as electric motor. The guy was looking and said, man, this is kind of a neat looking motor, and that's what it went as. So it's 5 pounds for that little guy. 26 cents per pound. So I think that's even more weight or more money. Yeah, it's more money per pound than a battery. So that was pretty good. Box truck guy said there was a whole like box of them in the corner. Bit nice to grab it, but whatever. So it's only $1.30. I did bring over that wire. That one as just insulated copper wire. I got $6 for that little stack. And then the sink, aside from the light iron I brought over, the sink went as irony stainless steel, which is 10 cents per pound. It weighed 11 pounds, so I got $1.10 for that sink. The small things that matter, right? But anyway, it was another fun day, another fun treasure hunt. I really wish those paintings would have been really something special, but hey, you can't win them all, I guess. Anyway, thanks for tagging along. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe down below for more trash picking episodes just like this, and stay tuned for next episode here at Taco Stacks. Until next time, have a great day. Keep living the dream. Peace.
Coming straight to you.